Hey y'all, Miranda here with part 2 of Linville Falls, the Plunge Basin Trail.
And here are a few quick tips. This video was filmed in 5.6K resolution, so you may need to adjust your streaming settings on YouTube, especially if the video quality looks a little distorted or pixelated. So let's start exploring. So the Linville Falls Plunge Basin Trail starts in the parking lot, and you'll take a left before the bathrooms and walk up the stairs to get to the trailhead. This video is part 2 of my Linville Falls series. This is for the Plunge Basin Trail, which gets you to the bottom of the falls, and it's a little bit tougher trail. So if you're looking for the easier trail, which I recommend doing first before this trail, I'll link to that video in the description below. After hiking for a little bit, you'll come to a sign that says Plunge Basin ahead and Linville Gorge to the left. Keep moving ahead straight on the trail. This is the easier path to the lower overlook of Linville Falls, but don't worry, we'll come back to that little side trek to Linville Gorge later. And you'll keep hiking through the forest here. There's a lot of nice shade, a lot of trees, including rhododendrons around here. So it's a really nice shady hike. And eventually you'll come to some stairs and go down those stairs, and they will lead you to the lower overlook of Linville Falls. And it's really nice to sit here and watch the falls for a few minutes. Personally, I like to watch the birds flying in and out of the crevices in the gorge here. I'm not sure if they're doves or pigeons, that's kind of what they look like. So let me know in the comments if you're better at identifying birds than I am. Remember, this view is 360, so feel free to scroll around the screen and explore the view here. Once you've enjoyed some time at this view, turn around and hike back up the stairs and follow the trail back the way you came. After a few minutes, you'll get back to that sign that instructs you to take a right to Linville Gorge. And like I said, this is a pretty challenging trail to get up and down. So if you want to skip that part, you can just keep following the trail back to the parking lot. But we're going to show you the trail down to the base of the falls and the river. So this is a pretty short but steep trail with a lot of obstacles. There's a lot of rocks and tree roots, so you might want to bring walking sticks, would be really useful. But there's just such an amazing array of views and things to see on this trail, and the view at the bottom I think is totally worth the effort to get there. This is definitely the less traveled of the two trails at Linville Falls. We saw a fraction of the people on this trail versus the easier upper trail. Check out this cliff face looking up the side of the gorge as you hike down. Like I said, there are some awkward obstacles on the trail that can be interesting and entertaining to navigate.
It's awkward. It's probably not the best way to do it. That's probably better.
So keep mindfully following this trail down. You'll start to hear the sound of water get louder as you approach the bottom. You'll be at the river here, and there'll be, some sand and some rocks. And this is kind of where the trail ends, where we sat on this big rock here. It's a great place to have a snack or enjoy a picnic. Of course, take anything with you that you bring, because I fully believe in leave no trace principles. If you want to know more about that, I'll leave a link to that in the description below. And here's a little bit closer view of the falls that we accessed by rock hopping. And again, I want to make clear this is not part of the trail. You are navigating this part at your own risk to get to this rock that's a little bit closer to the falls. Just make sure that you don't go swimming here. It's definitely not safe, but we're pretty experienced rock hoppers, and I wanted to show you guys this closer view of the falls. Enjoy the view here, look up at the gorge, the falls, the birds. We hike a lot, and this was one of our favorite spots we've been to in North Carolina. And once you've enjoyed your time at the bottom of the gorge and the falls here, you'll hike back up the same trail you came. So this trail is out and back. And of course, it can always be a little bit more challenging and strenuous heading back up versus heading down. Here's my favorite log obstacle again. I think I was a little more graceful navigating it this time. I'll spare you all of the huffing and puffing that we did coming back up the strenuous part of the trail. Once you get back to that little sign, you'll take a right and head back towards the parking lot.
Again, my name is Miranda. Thanks for joining me on another 360 hike in North Carolina. Please subscribe to my channel for more 360 hike videos, as well as yoga videos to help you warm up before a hike or stretch out and relax after a hike. See you next time. Namaste and have a great day.
So this trail is just under 2 miles round trip, approximately 1.7 miles according to All Trails. And I'll leave more information in the description below, more hikes and things to do in the areas. So you can plan and preview your own adventures here in North Carolina.